What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. This R34 just got dropped off yesterday. It was delivered from Japan. I've been waiting 4 months for it, and yesterday I went ahead and washed the car already, did a few little car mods to help the car look better, like these Recaro seats. I put in my Vertex wheel, which you see right there, quick release, new shift knob, just small bits like that. But today we're gonna be doing what I've been dying to do most on the R34 since I went to Japan and drove this thing. I wanna give it a fresh detail, a paint correction, buff it, whatever you wanna call it. That's what we're doing today on the R34. Let me give you guys a quick look at the paint real quick. It's not too shabby, but there are places like that where you can see some imperfections. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get all of that out today. I really want to keep the blue on this car because the Bayside blue is just so iconic on the R34s. So we got to try our best to restore this thing so that I don't end up spraying this again or wrapping it or doing anything to change the color. All right, let me go ahead and show you guys what we're going to be using today. I'm testing out a new series of pads. I usually use the Chemical Guys pads, but those are super expensive. They're like $80 for 8 or 6 of them. So today I went ahead and bought these off of Amazon and we're gonna test it out. This came with 7 pads and this was only like $25. So I'm gonna test it out and see how good it is for you guys. We got 7 different pads, even a freaking microfiber pad, which I've never used before. So we'll find out how good this is. And then I have a clay mitt to clay bar the car, get rid of all the stuff that sank into the paint. And then as far as compound wise, these are the only compounds I've ever used in my life, and it's the McGuire series and this 3D one-step polish. So this is a cut and a polish all in one. This is what I use when I feel like being lazy and not putting in extra work. This always works unless the paint is like in terrible condition. But if it's in terrible condition, I'll start out by using this McGuire's 100. It's literally the most aggressive cutting compound you can get from McGuire's. And then I'll switch over to this medium cut cleaner just to clean up the scratches, refine them a little bit, and then hit it with the ultra finishing polish. And usually the paint always turns out pristine. So we're gonna try to do our best today on the R34. So let's start out by giving the car a fresh layer of paint by clay barring the entire car. Literally before I found out about these, I always used like the mother's clay bar, the one you buy in the box, and those would take forever because they'll be like that small, versus now we got this big old mitt. And this is way cheaper. This is like 15 bucks for 2 on Amazon. You can literally hear the difference this clay bar makes in the paint. So this is the non-clay bar side, listen. Hear how rough that is? Super rough, and then this is the clay bar already. Crazy difference. All right, we got the entire car all clay barred and squeaky clean. Now we can go ahead and get to the fun part, which is the polishing and the cutting. I'm gonna go ahead and probably use the one-step polish because your boy's feeling a little lazy and I don't think the paint's that bad to have to use the cut and the polish. So we're gonna use this right here, this 3D cutting and polishing compound, along with my dual action polisher, mini and big one. Which panel should we start off first? Okay, let's do the hood. The hood is always a big surface area, so it's the most fun to work with. What do you guys think? Here's the after, here's the before. It's definitely better, but it's not where I want it to be. So should I go ahead and start using the cutting compound? Maybe I'll just test it out in one spot and see how it looks, because I don't think I'll be too happy with that. But then again, that might be the paint job itself, since this car was repainted. Okay, let's switch over to the orange pad and then use the cutting compound. Check this out, guys. This is with the cutting compound. Holy, this is before, after, before, after. So we're definitely gonna use the cutting compound on the whole car, and then we'll go ahead and hit it up with some polish at the end, because this is gonna look so good. Okay, time to do the rest of this side of the hood. Here's the little before and after on cutting the hood. Look at that. Before, after. Oh my god, such a big difference. Before, after. Oh, she looks so good. I hope you guys can see this, but there's like, oh, you can. There's a scratch right there and it doesn't catch my fingernail. So I think I should be able to buff that out. I don't know, we'll see. Look at that, guys. We buffed the scratch completely out. Dang, that came out way easier than I thought. Here's a little before and after for you guys. So that side is the before. You see how it's hazy with a bunch of imperfections in the paint? And then this side is the after, right here. So you can see no more haziness. The paint is super clear and we haven't even polished yet. Dude, it looks so good already. All right, I just finished cutting the entire car. Every single panel has some cutting compound, and we got rid of most of the swirl marks and haziness in the paint. So now I want to go ahead and show you guys something that I just did. So I thought these headlights were absolutely hopeless because they're super hazy and old, but then I just tried to polish this side and they look brand spanking new. So I wanted to show you guys what I did to get these bad boys to look crystal clean like this. Dude, it looks so much better. Look at that. Yellow, hazy, and crusty, crystal clear. Look at that. Way better. Night and day difference. And we still have to polish it. So let's go ahead and slap on our polishing pad and hit it with some polish. And here is the finished product. It looks brand new. We just saved ourselves like $2,000 from having to buy new headlights. All right guys, here is how it looks like after the cutting compound. Looks pretty good to me, very glassy. We got rid of all the haziness. Now it's time to get to polishing. We're gonna use this Meguiar's 205 and switch to our polishing pad and run over the whole car. After 10 freaking hours, we are done paint correcting the R34. And man, I am freaking speechless. Compared to how the car came in, it was super dirty, super dusty. Paint was all faded and scratched. And now, it's like a freaking mirror. Look at that. The color pops so much more than before. Look at the roof. Remember all the haziness on the roof? Dude, that's all gone. But we are not done yet. We have one more step to restoring the R34. We are going to be ceramic coating the R34 using this right here. This is Avalon King's ceramic coating. This will protect the paint for a long time and give it another layer of extra protection. And on top of that, this will allow the water to bead right off of the car. So let's say the car does get dirty. All I'm gonna have to do is rinse the car off with some soap and water. I probably won't even need to wipe it down with the wash mitt, and then she'll be clean again. So let's get right to it and ceramic coat the R34. I'll be honest with you guys. Did I plan on ceramic coating the R34? No. Did I just randomly find that I ordered 4 of these boxes like 2 years ago? Yes. So we might as well crack open a box since we already got the whole car paint corrected. Okay, let's see what this comes with. The packaging is pretty nice. Apply, smile, and enjoy. There you go. This right here was like $70. And then we have this little foam applicator pad. It's like soft on one side and hard on the other side. And then it came with a microfiber towel. Ooh, this is pretty nice. This thing is hella soft. It also came with black gloves so you can look fancy and protect your hands. And then these little cloth things that you use to apply the ceramic coating. Okay, let's get right to it. Guys, after a few days of paint correcting this car and ceramic coating this car and letting it cure for, I want to say like 48 hours now, we finally finished the car and it looks so good. Look at the freaking paint on this thing. But I do have something exciting to show you guys. My paperwork from Japan finally came in. I've been going back and forth with the DMV and them saying I have missing documents so I can't register my car. Well, look at what happened today. We got it registered! The R34 is now street legal for me to drive in Washington and probably other states too. I got the car fully registered and everything, so we are good to go. Let me go ahead and pull the car out of the garage and get this thing in the sun so we can see how the paint really looks like. Before I do that, let's go ahead and slap on the license plate that I waited so long to freaking get. And I just found out that even though I bought the car from another country in another currency, when I registered the car, I still had to pay sales taxes as if I bought the car here. So I had to pay 10% of what I paid for the car. If you guys are looking to import a car, make sure you know that. Oh my God. The holes don't line up. So here's the Washington state plates. The holes don't line up on this side, but when I put it on a hole that lines up, which is there, this side does not line up. So we're gonna probably have to buy an adapter in order to mount this plate, but for now, since she's street legal, we're just gonna zip tie this on. This doesn't look too ghetto, right? Look how cool this is. Cars from Japan can start without putting the clutch in. Let's make sure it's in neutral first. This thing is too quiet, man. Of course, we gotta use my big old ramps that I built because my driveway is absolutely obnoxious. Look at that. Guys, this still does not feel real that I'm driving the R34 in the States right now. Man, today was a great day. We got the car fully registered and fully insured. So now I get to drive this thing all week long, all month long. You know what? Fuck this. I'm about to daily drive the R34. And we got an appointment tomorrow lined up to install an alarm system with the GPS tracker, so we got security on this car. Right now I'm driving to this nearby park that I live by that has like super nice fall colors and everything. And we're gonna go ahead and film some cinematics for you guys and show you guys what the car looks like. I have yet to film cinematics ever since I got the car. Should we do a little poll for you guys right here? Let's let her rip real quick. She sounds stock, but she sounds good still. Oh man, I thought driving a right-hand drive car in Japan would be weird. Dude, driving a right-hand drive car in the US feels weird. We made it. Look at how pretty the trees are here. Straight up all fall colors. It's a little packed right now, so I don't know if I'll be able to park in the middle and take some pictures like I wanted, but we will see. If security kicks us out, then security kicks us out. We got people hanging up their wardrobes, taking pictures. Oh my God. First mission is now done. We got some cinematic shot of the car. Now we're gonna head on home because I have a package waiting for me to install onto the car, and it's something that you guys have been freaking harassing me to install on the car. So I think you guys are gonna be a little excited. I am too, because I've literally wanted this thing since I got back from Japan. All right, I'll catch you guys back at home. I just stopped by to grab some gas, and that's not supposed to look like that. Man, I already hate Seattle roads. Look at this. Our bumper completely ripped out from the fender, and I don't even have zip ties on me right now. Oh my god. And the worst part is the car isn't even low yet, so it's gonna get even worse once the car is low. So I gotta find out a new way of mounting on this front bumper. Just went to the gas station. They do not have a screwdriver. Coincidentally, there's an O'Reilly's across the street. So we're about to walk over there. Hopefully they have a screwdriver. If O'Reilly doesn't have a screwdriver, I'm really shitty out of luck. Okay, screwdriver. We found ourselves a little screwdriver. Package secured. Let's go fix that thing. Shout out O'Reilly for the zip ties and screwdriver. Went ahead and zip tied the bumpers back on. I just realized that this was never bolted on in the first place. And we screwed on the screw as best as we could, but I think we need to do some adjusting when we're home. But we're back on the road with a full tank of gas. Okay guys, pray for me. Hopefully I get home without this thing ripping off again. We made it back at home in one piece, thankfully. And I got the package right here. Let's go ahead and open this. Shout out to Nismo Parts Plug for sending this to me so fast. Definitely didn't mean to drop it. So when I flew to Japan to pick up this R34 and drive it around, I ran into a little issue where my shifter, shift linkage, whatever you want to call it, broke. And so I got mad and kind of ripped off this shift boot right here. And so it's just been empty ever since, and it looks so ugly. But today, this will fix it all. Right here. This is the piece I've been waiting months for and cost me $200 freaking alone. Here it is. Look how nice this is, guys. This is brand new from Japan. Mint leather boot, mint trim piece. Oh, I'm so hyped to throw this on. All right, let's see how you're supposed to remove this. Cigarette lighter has to be out. This has to be out too. Looks like we got a screw right there, and it should pop right out. Oh, that comes off pretty easily. Oh my god, this looks way better. Look at that, guys. We got a shift boot now. Last piece of the puzzle, our Nismo shifter. Can't forget our little tray. Goes right back in. And then our little cigarette lighter. Look at that. What you guys think? Looks 10 times better or what? Now I'm debating if I should take this out and paint this black as well. But the thing is, this is unfinished black. I'm scared that if I paint this, it won't match with this, and I'll be a little bit OCD about it and be stressed about it all the time. But you guys let me know. Should I do it or no?